Hey guys, I wanted to do my June book haul before July ended. And I'm just trying to be kind of good. Also, I need to make a TBR for August because it's going to be Women in Translation Month. I unfortunately don't remember all the bookstores that I bought these at. I think there's some receipts in some, so maybe I'll be able to tell you a couple. But all of these books I purchased during Portland Book Week in June. Is that yummy? Baby loves ice cream. Can I have it if you don't want it? Okay. So the first book that I have to show is One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This by Omar El Akkad. He's the author of American War, which I read for BookTube Prize a few years ago and absolutely loved. And of course, this is about what's happening in Gaza. Let me see. It is... oh wow, yeah, what does that say? Baby, please don't get your chocolate fingers. Whoops. On October 25th, 2023, after just 3 weeks of bombardment of Gaza, Omar El Akkad put out a tweet: "One day when it's safe, when there's no personal downside to calling a thing what it is, when it's too late to hold anyone accountable, everyone will have always been against this." I just got goosebumps reading that. Oh my gosh, he's so brilliant. Is there a way for me to see where I purchased this? Cheers! Thank you. No, I guess not, unfortunately. So, but I am looking forward to reading that. The next book I got for $1. This one I remember. I got it for $1 at like one of the bingo squares, because again, it's a bingo square, so it's like go to a bookstore that's not in Portland Metro, go to a bookstore that is only been open for a year. So it's like a lot of you have to search a little bit. But one of them was to go to a Friends of the Library bookstore. And so I went to one of the Friends of the Library and got The Bad Girl by Mario Vargas Llosa for $1. It was $2, but everything was half off. Or at least the books were $1 for some reason. And this is translated by Edith Grossman, of course, which I guess I should have known. But yes, happy to add that to my stack. Then I purchased one of the Harper Olive Perennial Editions, the Between. Thank you, honey. Yes, The Between by Tananarive Due. Yeah, I've heard amazing things about this book and this author. Ice cream. So I am pumped that it's in an olive edition because I love these. So I can't wait to read that either. It looks spooky. Then this one I do remember because I bought this on the bookseller's recommendation. I got this one at a Postcard bookstore, which is absolutely amazing. The second I went in there, I was like, "Oh, have you been to Daunt's or Daunt in the UK?" And he said yes. That was partially inspired by. So the bookstore, it's a very small space. It's not like a bookstore proper. It's in a larger space, and so it's kind of like got a little kind of cubicle-y area. It's not super little, but it's definitely not like a full-blown bookstore, but it's all separated by location. So all of the books, like, South America, Africa, Asia, like everything is separated, and then by country. So there's travel books, guidebooks, like language dictionaries, and then books by authors from those countries. And so this is Moving Parts by Prabda Yoon. Or wait, now I'm confused. Who is the author? Yeah, Yoon, and then translated by, it's just like awkward the way that the front of that is, translated by Mui Pupok. This is a Thai author, and it's Tilted Access Press, which he mentioned as like a small press that he really liked. And so these all, they're numbered, all of the books. So I thought that I would pick this one up. I had a different book in my hand, but are you okay? Yeah, because I hadn't, although in retrospect, I think I have heard of Tilted Access, but anyways, I'm excited to read that regardless. And then at a bookstore, let's see, I've got a bookmark, Melville Books, which is a small, like, secondhand bookstore. I got King, Queen, Knave by Vladimir Nabokov, and it says on the front, of all my novels, this bright brute is the gayest. So I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to read it. I don't know if this one is translated or not, because I feel like some of his books are not. It is translated by Dmitry Nabokov in collaboration with the author, so that's cool. Then I have a book by Vladimir Sorokin. I've read The Queue by him, and I feel like he's having kind of a moment. So yeah, this is Telluria, translated by Max Lawton. It's an NYRB classic, and I got this one at, let me see, Parallel Worlds, which is a science fiction and fantasy bookshop on Northeast Alberta, and that one was really, really cute, and the bookseller loved baby. It was precious. Then I have Sad Tiger by Neige Sino, translated by Natasha Lehrer, and this is a 7 stories book, and I got this one. I was like, I don't remember where I purchased one, but I bought this at the, oh dude, you're getting chocolate all over the place. At the Literary Arts bookstore. So the Literary Arts is like a thing that is here in Portland, and it's usually like, it has always been events. Bobo, can you get your bobo after you're done with the ice cream so we don't get ice cream all over it, dude? What do you think? No? Okay. But now they have a bookstore / coffee shop, and it was so cute. It was one of the highlights of the week, learning about that. Then we have Hanging on Union Square by H.T. Xiang. I don't really know how to pronounce that, which is, probably should have looked it up. This is, it says an essential Chinese American voice. I have not heard of this before, but I did get this one at, what bookstore was that? It's the one over here in Revolution's bookshop. It's over here in St. John's. It's close to where we go on Sundays for to see Mr. Ben. So, and that was also a highlight. I shockingly hadn't been in there, and it was so good. You're so funny. Then I got The Claw Machine, an anthology of speculative and dark fiction, edited by L. Mitchell. And this one I got at, oh my gosh, what was that bookstore called? I can see it in my eyes, but I can't remember what the name of the bookstore was. Oh, maybe I've got a stamp. Did I get a stamp? No, I don't think so. Which is probably for the best, because the bookstore was fine. And then the last book that I have to actually no, I've got 2 more books, but the last book that I purchased I got at Third Eye. Is that what they're called? Third Eye Books, which was incredible. It was my first time being inside the store, but I think they do places where they have like a little booth and stuff. So I purchased from them, but just from a booth. So it was my first time inside the store, and I purchased this on the bookseller's recommendation, or probably actually the book owner's recommendation. Sky Full of Elephants by Sebo Campbell. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But this is basically I think all the white people in the world just disappear. Is that true? One day a cataclysmic event occurs, all the white people in, just America, walk into the nearest body of water. So I guess they all kill themselves, which is even better. I thought they just disappeared. So yeah, I'm really excited to read that. I purchased a hardcover, so you can tell I was intrigued. And then the owner of the bookstore was giving away the 1619 Project. I think I'm going to assume to people who purchase books. But yeah, I'm excited to have this. I listened to the podcast. It's Nicole Hannah-Jones. I listened to her podcast, and it was incredible. Specifically, it was really interesting to me how because the UK is we got rid of slavery, but then they were still financially benefiting from the United States having slavery. And it just reminds you of how interconnected all countries are, and how you can be opposed to certain things. The United States is opposed to certain things, but if you're financially backing or purchasing from countries that are doing bad practice, Anyways, so it's just kind of reminded me of that a little bit, but I'm really, I've wanted to read this book. So I'm happy that I have a copy, and that was really nice that he was giving that away. Would recommend that bookstore, definitely. I went to a lot more. Yeah, are you all done with the ice cream? Do you want Mama to eat it? I ate it, all done. All done. All done. So I went to other bookstores too. I just didn't buy a book at every store because I'm trying to be good. I have too much. Okay, can we just hold on 1 second? So anyways, that was my book haul. I didn't count them. The baby needs me. I'll talk to you later.